ladies and gentlemen, live from the banana stand, and. If you know the neighborhood he's in, let's look him up and fuck him up again. He took the things we wanted, thrown it down, and held us down and never let us up again.
Hey everybody, it's me again, Boo. And like I said, I've been really busy this weekend. Couldn't really record any videos my normal way. It takes me a good, 20-30 minutes to set up. So I just grabbed my camera, threw it in the car because I'm working this weekend, and thought I'd just knock out a couple of the U-Pick reviews. And one I was overwhelmed by how many people wanted to know about was by Eccentric Molecules, and this is Molecule 01. And I mentioned in Redolescence collab video that this is by far my most complimented perfume, hands down, this winter. I've been back to wearing, I also have decants in most of these perfumes that I still haven't gone through, but I have finished my decant of this, and I'm already knocking out the bottle pretty good. Now, I do want to address that I have heard a lot of people say that the performance on this is really poor. But here's the thing, is that this is one of those really fluctuating kind of perfumes. You may not smell it, and sometimes people have to get close to you to smell it, but it undulates. It goes in and out. So sometimes the sillage is huge, sometimes it comes a little closer, but it fluctuates throughout the entire wearing, I've noticed. So there are times where I will just walk into a room and everybody in that room will go, "Ooh, that smells wonderful." And I don't worry about it, because no matter how much of this stuff that you put on, you can't be too strong. I think the main note on this, the only note that I know of, is ISO-E Super, and I don't think you can overdo it with that. So but I don't use a lot of it. I do maybe 3 sprays, 3 to 4 sprays in the wintertime, just depending. And if it's fairly warmish kind of a day, if it's a really cold day, I'll go 4 sprays, but usually I just do 3 sprays of this in the winter, and then 2 in the summertime, because I will wear this year round. Very unisex perfume. If anybody doesn't know ISO-E Super, it smells very cedarwood, sandalwoody, but it is divine. It is this most incredible, wonderful. It's not too dry, it's not too creamy of a sandalwood, cedar kind of an aroma. It is the most comforting, inviting kind of a fragrance, because I have worn other perfumes that people have said, I wanted to tell you I really liked your perfume the other day, but I don't know, maybe that's too personal or something, and I'm always bummed, because I'm like, well, I don't know what I wore 3 days ago, so I can't figure out which one it was. But this one, nobody has a problem walking right up to me, including strangers, and saying, "What are you wearing? Where can I get it? And you smell amazing." And I do notice that compliments, depending on your region, can be few and far between, because it depends on the culture of the area. Sometimes complimenting a male, complimenting a woman on a perfume can be considered as being too intimate and too personal and stepping over some boundaries. I do not. So anytime any of y'all see me out in the public and you want to tell me how good I smell, feel free. So anyway, but this one, no problem. People come up to me all the time. I have never worn this one without getting at least one compliment. This is right up there with New Naterna Cocoon for the most compliments I've ever received from a perfume. That, never has any influence on me whatsoever when it comes to a perfume, but I know that is important to some people, and I totally appreciate that, so I want to throw that in there. Anyway, Molecule 01, like I said, is just that ISO-E Super, just a wonderful sandalwood, cedar kind of a smell. Most people say it smells similar to Essenza del Tempo by Trussardi, and I don't know about that. And most say good longevity, but moderate sillage. Again, I don't really agree with that. The longevity is pretty good. It's I get 6 to 8 hours on it, depending. which is fine for me. I have no issues. That gets me through most of the work, and I always have a decant of whatever I'm wearing, well, most of the time, depending on the perfume, in my purse so I can reapply if I need to. But usually by the end of the day, I'm ready to put something else on anyway when I get home. So I don't mind that it's fading by the end of the day. But again, that's relative, because I have noticed when I try not to spray my scarves or anything, but when I have accidentally sprayed my scarves, that when I've worn it again, I can still smell the stuff, and it'll be days later. So, it's hard to say, because your nose really adapts to the ISOE Super very easily, it seems. And so you won't smell it for a while, and then bam, you will just move just right, and the fan hits or whatever, and it's like, whoa, it's fabulous. Let's see, what else can I say about it? I guess that's about it. I'm kind of doing these mini reviews because I'm doing them in my car. It's a little bit cold out, so I got the car running. So don't want to suck up all of my petrol. But anyway, so this is one of my most recommended perfumes of any perfumes that I've gotten. I highly recommend you get a sample of Molecule 01 by Eccentric Molecules and give it a shot. And let me know. I'd love to hear. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Oh, very unisex. I would wear this. I wear this to work. I wouldn't wear it to working out because it's a little too sensual for that, I think. Going out, clubbing, having sex in front of the fireplace, whatever your scene is, I think this would work just fine and all year round as well. All right, y'all, you have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, peace.